starts now, sir. Only 10 seconds has got, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, it is impossible to speak on this subject in 3 minutes, but I will because it is 0 hour. Thank you.
You are capable
Sir,
of doing that.
Religious fundamentalism. The curb on religious fundamentalism, sir, this is a dangerous, disturbing situation what is happening in the last 1 week, the last few days and the last 1 month and months. Sir, the first time, last 2 years. First time if it happens, sir, we can call it a mistake. Second time if it happens, sir, we can call it a bigger mistake. Third time if it happens, we can call it a blunder. But if it happens and happens and happens, I have to say, sir, it is a decision. I believe this is happening not because of a mistake. This is a decision of this government, sir. Otherwise, let me tell you, sir, one, the defense minister of this country would not have said what he said yesterday. He would not have said what he said yesterday. The Dalit suicides who so many of us went and we saw, there are people dying now because of what happened in different parts of the country, sir. This is not just an aberration. This is a decision of this government to do this. Sir, for 15 rupees, people are being killed for buying a biscuit just because they are Dalits. In Haryana, sir, there are people who are being forced to eat cow dung. Sir, let me tell you, sir, I am a Gau Sevak. We are all Gau Sevaks. But in the name of Gau Sevak, don't cross the line. Don't cross the line and become Gau Rakshak, sir. Please, sir. This is a situation which has gone beyond the borders of this country. The government must be aware, because this is not a fluke. Since they are taking these decisions, and they are not aberrations, sir, they must listen to what the United Nations Human Rights Council Special Reporter for Minority Rights had to say about our country. They must listen to that, sir. They've called this caste-affected discrimination happening in India with minority-like characteristics. They have to listen to the US Commission on International Religious Freedom. And there are so many others, sir, which are happening like this. Yesterday, an MP from the ruling party goes and calls someone quote-unquote unparliamentary, an idiot. Just why? Because I disagreed with you. So what if we disagree with you? Be open-hearted. I would say you read Article 48 of the Constitution. Sir, this is not the country we are used to living in. And I keep saying this once and I keep saying this ago. The smaller you are in this country, the smaller the minority, the more oppressed you are, the more this country gives you the chance to express yourself. But this government, the ministers in the government, the people associated with the ruling party, they're shooting their mouths off every day. I want to challenge this government, sir, to tell them once and for all the Prime Minister needs to come and say, these are not mistakes, these are in fact mistakes, this is not the decision, this is not the thinking of the government. Everything you want to tweet on and pass a comment on, Prime Minister, come here and assure us that we can live in the India we know, unity in diversity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.